stop there, but I thought, what the hell, you know, let's just keep going because there's I got a lot of things to say, and I don't mean to be, you know, it's just my personality. Some people aren't really like me, and they can't really express what I express, but they feel it. But I use a lot of words, you know, to express myself, and so it's like chocolate, it doesn't work for me, you know. I'll pick up right there. Chocolate doesn't work for me at all because I don't need the stimulation. I need the nourishment. I need the self-functionability. I'm not trying to hurry up and get a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm just trying to chill, heal, be gentle, kind, and patient. I don't need to be all amped up all the time on stimulants. Am I against chocolate? No. Am I against drugs? No. Am I against anything? No. Why? Because that only makes its influence in your life stronger. Why be against anything? In the highest sense, anything you're against is saying, I'm against this aspect of God. So you don't have to, you know, you don't have to hate chocolate if you love vanilla. You don't have to hate Republicans if you're a Democrat. You don't have to hate Catholics if you're Jewish. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman and you like women, you don't have to hate men. You know, you just have preferences. You choose. Everyone has choices. So that's my little bit on that, you know. So, you know, I'm not anti anything because that's just ignorance. And I'm very lucky to have had incredible spiritual teachers that are true spiritual teachers. There's a lot of pseudo spirituality out there, breathing and yoga, and you think you're gonna breathe or even eat your way to God. You know what I'm saying? Yes, eating raw foods and getting energized is an excellent way to have the strength to deal with your crap on an emotional and mental level. And yes, it probably, as the energy raises, those lower energies of anger, fear, hate are gonna come up to be processed. And that's a whole video or 2 or 3 in itself. But we just keep on moving forward. So raw foods to me is not a dogma. It's not a religion, and it isn't going to take me all the way to God. It's very supportive in a spiritual path, I believe. I myself believe that. I don't push that on anybody. It's not a hard set, you know, concrete, objective reality. It's just I use raw foods as supportive. I use yoga as a supportive. But to me, spirituality is the way that you are in the world. It's not what you do. It's not your yoga path, and you're not better than anybody else. So when it comes to raw foods, you know, I can dig it. Like I can dig why the people get all pumped up about the the recipes and stuff like that, with all the coconut cashew cheesecake with macadamia whipped cream and all that. But to me, for me, where I'm coming from, that's cool, like every great once in a while, but as a healing modality to not only heal myself of what I've done in my past, you know, to my own brain with a lot of drugs and stuff, but heal my heart. So for me, I do the fruits and the green juices, you know? That's what I do because I'm into this for the healing. I'm into this for the health. I'm into this for the joy, the energy. I'm not into this for the dogma. Oh, it's, you know, everything is like so technical, 112 degrees or whatever it is that they say, 116 degrees, and you know, anything below that. It's like there's raw foods and then there's health. And the two can be mutually exclusive. You can eat raw foods and just be as acidic, clogged up, no lymphatic, toxic blood. If you eat coconut cashew cheesecake every day with all the chocolate stuff and all that stuff, that's all those super products and things like that, you know, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not against anything, but for me, the dude that taught me all this stuff, ate fruit for 4 years only, just fruit. And then for 6 months, he ate nothing but oranges. Okay, now this guy is, okay, everyone's got to have someone to look up to. The dudes now that are the raw food teachers, nah, no thanks. Too much ego, too much selling a bunch of crap to me. I want the health, baby. I want the love. I want the life. I don't want a bunch of hyped up, pumped up crap. I want the healing. So that's why I do raw foods. It's an adjunct to a spiritual path and an unfolding of my highest potential. It's all it is. It's maybe, compare it, it's like 1/8 of my program. It is the thing that I understand the most because of my life as a person who studied nothing but nutrition. And the study of the nutrition led me to the study of spirituality. So the search for truth in one area led to higher levels of truth. And now I'm studying with a couple of incredible teachers. You might want to look up David Hawkins, David R. Hawkins, MD, PhD. If you're not ready for it, you won't go there right now. If you're not ready for it, you'll listen to this guy and be like, he's a nutbag. But then again, you'd probably think I'm a nutbag. So if you want to get clear on true spirituality and you want to get lightened up with all the BS that goes with being human and all the programming from the media and the hyped up crap from all the areas of our lives. I mean, let's get real and true. I don't know how real and true I am. But when I look back, I want to say that I was real and true on YouTube. I was real and true in my life to the best of my ability. Of course I want to succeed. Of course I want to be loved and adored for my knowledge. I mean, I'm just human. But I'm not going to sell out. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving that up to the one that I love. You know, I call it God. You don't have to call it that, and if it's offensive to you, I get it. I understand. There's a lot of, it's like this dude up there that's pissed off at everyone because they're not good enough and he's going to burn you in hell. That is not the God that I know. God is an infinite field, and it doesn't care what you do. It just is. And I want to just get into that and be as much of that as I can and serve that to the best of my ability. And that might not be a speaker, which is my dream, to get up and to speak and to motivate people to be their best. You know, I love green juice because it cleans my blood. Now see, that is good and that is divine, and it just, you know. So, you know, I'm just here to like lighten the load. I mean, I'm sure that these videos are created by the universe through Dan for you, very special person right now who's watching it, who needs to hear that one little bit. Or to think, wow, I always kind of thought that way, but, you know, I could never really express it. But Dan said it, and now it's like there's two of us nutcases now that believe that God is a field of energy that doesn't care what we do. It loves us no matter what. How many busloads of kids did you blow up? Guess what? God still loves you. And if you don't think that, you think that God is some dude up there with a white beard who's pissed off because of your actions, you're not sophisticated enough to realize that that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pedestrian logic. And yes, the mind is limited, but I don't go by the mind. I go by the awareness. I go by the inner knowingness. That's why I get the bioelectrical energy. Like I said, my friend Robert Morse at God's Herbs. Check him out. So check out these two dudes. Robert Morse at godsherbs.com and also David R. Hawkins, MD, PhD. And you'll know where I'm coming from. Gabriel Cousens is cool. I don't resonate with him as much as I do with Robert Morse because Robert Morse teaches the fruit. I mean, that's his experiential conclusion, is that he ate oranges and he went all the way. Now, if you know what I mean by all the way, then you know what I mean. All the way to no more small me, only the big me. It's called enlightenment in this world. So if you check out Dr. Hawkins and Robert Morse, you'll know why I think the way I think. Robert Morse helps people, every kind of cancer has been healed by him with fruits and herbs. That is what I do. I do fruits, I do herbs. I'm still working on some stuff with the fat and but I'm talking a higher level. I'm done with all that. I'm moving ahead. Fruits, herbs, green juices, life, health, peace,